We used to think that in a man, arousal always manifests itself in the form of an erection, and in a woman, moistened genitals. But this is only part of the truth. In fact, the female body is much more complicated. Let me give you a few examples from my own practice. A girl in bed with her boyfriend, they are doing well, she likes his caresses and touches, she feels that she is ready for intimacy and boldly voices it to him. But the guy notices, "You're dry, are you just pretending that you like it?" Resentment and quarrel. And here is the reverse case. One couple decided to play with bondage. During the game, when the man is ready to move on to more decisive action, his partner suddenly says stop and doesn't want to continue. The lover is at a loss, because when he touched her, he felt that she was wet. Doesn't that mean she's horny and ready? What's the matter? Why, then, in the first case, the girl was at the peak of arousal, but she had no lubrication, and the second did not want sex at all, but it was wet between her legs. At times, sexual arousal and genital response do not match. Because of this, there are many questions for each other from partners, quarrels and misunderstandings. There is a purely biological explanation. This phenomenon is called non-concordance. Yes, it's hard to pronounce. It was discovered only a few decades ago, but still few people know about it. Non-concordance is not a deviation from the norm, but the norm. Let's see how it works. Imagine that you want to buy a dress. You go to the store and sort through the assortment. Although there are many dresses in the store, you buy only the one that has sunk into your soul. You like it more than others. In scientific terms, for each person there are individual relevant incentives. As soon as you enter the store, signals are sent to your brain. Wow, beautiful dresses. Theoretically, this signal can lead to the purchase of a dress, but the conscious part takes over and makes a decision, chooses the right one from a dozen options, filtering out the excess. The same goes for intimacy. There are relevant stimulus signals that tell the brain that maybe sex is about to happen, but the decision is made by a conscious filter. Yes, it turns me on, or no, I don't want it like that. A woman's reaction depends on the situation, the context in which she is, as it happened in the second situation. By the way, men also experience unwanted erections and orgasms. For example, an erection in the morning, the way the genitals behave, does not always speak of pleasure and excitement. How then to understand that she is excited? The genital response, the presence or absence of lubrication in women, is a reflex, an automatic response to what, in theory, may lead to sex. The body responds automatically, but this does not mean at all that the woman is excited. When a neurologist hits his knee with a hammer and your leg reacts, do you want to kick the doctor? I hope not. It's a reflex response. How does Viagra work for men? Blood enters the tissue of the penis, it hardens, an erection occurs, and consciously a man may not want sex. But how then to understand that a woman wants love? According to her, breathing, heartbeat. Tell your partner that he should not focus solely on the presence or absence of lubrication. If you feel aroused, but completely dry, this is normal. Just add a little artificial during sex if you feel that your own is not enough. This does not mean at all that you are bad or insensitive. This is just a feature of your body. The same works in reverse. You can always tell your partner no, at any time, even if you are very wet. Relationships in a couple should be harmonious, without a sense of distrust, resentment. Practice what you like, and boldly refuse what causes discomfort.